Hey, this is the channel for all poets, from beginners to advanced and everywhere in between. It's really important to me that if you love poetry the way I do, you feel right at home. All right, we're going to talk about composition today. We're going to talk about ways you can improve your composition strategy. And I want you to understand that composition isn't all about choosing the right words or improving your lineation or anything like that. The goal of improving your composition skill is improving your openness to new ideas, to being a better explorer of your imagination, and to generate new material that then you can revise and perfect. Okay? So it's about being open. We're going to break down 5 ways you can get more open and more productive in your composition strategies. The first recommendation I have for you is get a notebook. Okay? If you're one of those folks who's typing away at your tablet or your phone, you're missing out here in a big way. Because when you go pen and paper, you get this tactile sensation where you're touching your own page and your own writing. Yeah, it's a little erotic. It feels good. It's going to help get the juices flowing for you. It's very exciting. Plus, it's a distraction-free technology. Okay, you just close the door in your bedroom and pop open that notebook, and yeah, you get some me time. No one's going to be DMing you. There's not going to be any annoying update your Viron files. It's not going to be any of that stuff. It's just going to be you time, right? And that's important. Number 2, all right, the reason why we're going to be using a pen, and you're going to toss this pencil the heck out of there, is because I don't want you to be editing, okay? I don't want you to be erasing stuff. And when you use a pen, you're going to be more likely to keep those first thoughts and keep things going. Stay with the feeling here. Keep it light. Keep it fun. Keep moving, okay? Don't plant your feet and be stubborn, okay? Keep dancing. Stick and move, right? Play with sounds and images and see what happens out there, okay? Number 3. Okay, these don't have to be marathon sessions. We're not trying to punish yourself. We're trying to get loose here. So if you write frequently, even for 10 or 15 minutes at a time, you're still going to get a lot of value out of it. It could be once a week. It could be twice a week. You could write twice in a day. Whatever you feel is right for you, that's the right time to be giving it another go here, okay? I think for a lot of poets, they feel like, man, I need an hour, or I need a half hour. Nah, man. If you have 10 minutes to yourself where you can pop open, you can turn on that switch and have a little fun with language, you can get a tremendous amount done. And that's a type of practice that's really sustainable because you can jump in and do a little every day. Which leads us to number 4. I don't want you prejudging this. I don't want you coming in dreading it and be like, oh, today I don't have anything, man. Or, I'm a terrible writer. Or, I used up all my good ideas. Or, I just feel depressed recently. So it's totally just going to be another downer poem. Don't prejudge. Go in with that open mind and create the space for new ideas, because over the course of your day, sooner or later, some idea for a poem is going to float past your consciousness. And if you've already built this space to put these seeds in, right, it's going to make it so easy for when you next sit down, open the notebook, for good things to happen. And you're not going to be wasting so many seeds. Okay? And the 5th thing I have for you folks here, number 5, okay? So I want you to turn off those headphones. I want you to find a truly quiet place to work. There's a reason why poets love libraries, because they can get super quiet in that little nook, right? Or maybe your office has like a staircase no one uses because everybody's hopping in the elevator. Maybe you get up early. Maybe you go for a walk and you find your favorite log. Whatever it is, the quieter the better. Okay, I want you to be making your own music. I don't want you to be dependent on anybody else's. I want you to let those rhythms and patterns come to you and really feel the power of the assonance or the alliteration or whatever it is you're going for. Plus, these quiet places are going to have fewer distractions. There's not going to be that pretty guy or gal or, weird dude picking his nose or whatever it is This is going to give you this opportunity to get a little bit deeper in your practice by tuning out these things or tuning into wonderful things like nature, birds, or just the sound of leaves turning or whatever it is. You have a greater upside to get deep when you search out silence. Okay? Not be afraid of silence, as that's always going to be the starting place. Building your composition technique is the cornerstone of your practice at any level, but especially a beginner, because you need these drafts. You need materials, right? You need to keep trying different approaches and not get hung up on like, oh, I have to write this way or I have to write that way. The more different styles and approaches you try, the faster you can mature. Okay? And let me know what's working for you and how you return yourself to yourself so you can get productive. Jump right in on the comments and let's discuss. Appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe if you're vibing with me.